Hey guys, welcome to the Commander Lounge. No, I don't have any Commander in front of you right now. This is Pauper. Um, I found a way that I can finally get gameplays to you guys. And I could do Commander gameplays on here for you guys, but I was just thinking that Commander just takes so long on MTGO. Like I feel like I'd be having to apologize to you guys for making you guys watch gameplays on here because sometimes like games go double the amount of times it goes in real life. Like it gets crazy long with all the clicking and everything. Just a lot of clicking and stuff. It's too much. So I'm gonna do some Pauper gameplays for you guys instead. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about this, about me doing Pauper on this channel. If you guys like it, hate it, let me know. So I can make this channel better. But I've actually got a build for you guys today that I actually put together by myself. This is my little brew I did for Pauper, and it's called Grixis Eldrazi. It's mainly red-black Eldrazi, but it splashes in blue to combo out. Because at the forefront, this deck just looks like a straight-up, just aggressive, just aggro deck. But it can actually go the long game by comboing out. And the combo is, it starts with Nettle Drone. You need to make sure he's not suffering from summoning sickness so you can tap him. And what you do is you put a retraction helix on the Nettle Drone when he's able to tap. And then you use one of these zero costs, either a Bone Saw or an Ornithopter, and you tap him to return one of these to your hands. And then you'll play it out, he'll untap, and then you can do it over and over again. You can keep returning Ornithopter or Bone Saw to your hand over and over again, triggering either another Nettle Drone so you can keep tapping for damage, or Sky Scour or Kozilek's return, giving them essentially infinite power to be able to swing for infinite damage. So beyond that combo, let's just start out with the lands. I run 7 mountains, 7 swamps, and then 4 unknown shores, and 1 Shimmering Grotto. I think this is the only deck you'll see a playset of Unknown Shores in a Pauper deck, and it's only because we need to keep the aggression going, while also being able to fix for Retraction Helix at any given moment. Next, we go into the 0 mana cost spells. Bonesaw. Usually, you're going to hold on to any of the 0 cost stuff. You're going to hold on until you get a couple of Eldrazi's out so you can trigger a whole bunch of them. So the only time I would equip a Bonesaw without about to go off on the combo or triggering a ton of Eldrazi is when you've gone so aggressive that they're down to such little life that you need that extra damage to swing in. Other than that, it'll just sit in your hand until you're ready to either combo out or just trigger a bunch of Eldrazi's. Same thing goes for Ornithopter, except Ornithopter is more likely to get played early when you start out with a Bonded Construct in your hand. So with that, being able to play both of these out on turn 1 allows Bonded Construct to get aggressive and be able to attack in on turn 2. So that's pretty good. I mean, even though Bonded Construct looks like an aggressive creature, I use him mostly for blocking. He's a good blocker in the beginning of the games. So next we have Retraction Helix, which once again this is your combo piece that you're going to be digging for. If you end up having 2 of them, it's not bad to just use it to bring back a problem permanent that's out on the opponent's field. So it's not bad. It does some controlling stuff too if you have multiples. You don't want to waste it though. You want to hold on to the one. If you get 2, then use the second one. Next we have Sludge Crawler. He's just a 2-of. He's good. He's good early game. Just start ingesting, kind of messing up how the deck works, and then late game you can actually make him pretty big, and maybe even Apostle Blessing him up, making him like unblockable, and get in for the final damage. So that's why I run 2 of him. And then I run 4 Lightning Bolt. Lightning Bolt's just great, especially in like more of an aggressive deck. It's 3 damage to the face to win or take out a creature, but most likely it's taking out a creature. After that, we got Bonded Construct. Told you about him. He either attacks fast or he sits back and waits. Next, I run Apostle Blessing. Any combo deck in Pauper, this is usually like a Pauper staple because in any type of combo deck, you have to run Apostle Blessing. It's just so good. And also, the cool thing about this card is that you can actually give Bonesaw protection from a color, so they can't take out your combo piece if you need to run this out early. So that's another little cool tech that you can do with that. So next is Sky Scour, the guy that can go infinite to attack in, but he's also just very aggressive. You know, when you get like 2 or 3 of these out, and then you just throw your Bone Saw and Ornithopter down. That's 2 triggers for all of them. You know, that's really good. So yeah, that's why I run him. Next, we need some ways to get more cards in hand and also kind of find our combo pieces. Sign and Blood's great. It's unfortunate that's too black to do it because of the Shimmering Grottos and Unknown Shores. Sometimes that'll kind of get you. You'll have to wait a little bit longer to use it, but it's cool because you're gonna be wanting to see this late anyway. So that's why I'm running only a 2 of. So it gives you 2 cards for 2 life, or you can also make the other player draw 2 cards and lose 2 life to kill him. So it's a nice little aggro piece too. I like it. Next is Kozilek Sentinel. This is just a great card, even though it's not too aggressive till later, or it's like sneaky aggressive, you know, of course, because of the triggers. But throwing this down on turn 2 just tells like all the aggro decks out there to calm down for a second, and that's why I really like Kozilek Sentinel. It's also good that you can give him infinite power, so that's why we run him. Next is Read the Bones, because we can't run 2 Sign and Bloods. I run 2 Read the Bones. Just because it's absolutely fantastic. I mean, it not only gives you the gas you need to keep going, but it also digs for your combo pieces, which I like. And last but not least, Nettle Drone, mainly for the combo, but it can also be, you know, thrown out. Usually after that, on the next turn, you'll throw all your Bone Saws and Ornithopters out and your 1-drops and just trigger, tap on tap, you know, all the shenanigans done. So yeah. I've already played a couple games with it, and it seems pretty good. I don't know if it's completely competitive for Pauper, but it's really fun. So now we're gonna go into the sideboard. I run one Apostle Blessing against the control decks or the decks that sideboard into a lot of removal. You'll want this. Dispel mainly against the blue decks with counter spells. You don't want them countering your combo, so you definitely want to run a Dispel. Duress is actually more for the enchantment deck or the mono black control, just taking out pieces from their hands, or any other combo decks it's really good against. So that's what Duresses are for. Next is Electrickery against your elves, goblins, anything aggressive that aren't too big. It's pretty good. And then next is Affinity Hate. Gorilla Shaman on turn 1 is usually a good game against Affinity. I run 2 of those, and I run 1 Smash the Smithereens, just to keep the aggression going. And last but not least, I run a full playset of Pyroblast, which is obviously against any blue deck. It poops on blue things, and that's why I like that card. Gotta have a full playset of those. So yeah, now after this, the next couple videos I'll be putting out will probably be gameplays of this. I think I'm gonna do 3 gameplays of it and show you guys 3 separate videos of gameplays, and then I'll do a last video with my thoughts on this deck as a whole with the matchups I had. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of this new playlist I'm doing with Pauper, this new segment I'm doing. Let me know if you guys like it, don't like it. And yeah, like, favorite, and subscribe, and take it easy, guys. Bye, bye.